Good morning. Welcome to this special video presentation. As you know, we're going to be resuming Sunday morning worship here on September the 20th, 2020, and I wanted to share some things that would be a little bit different than the way we've done things in the past because of the coronavirus pandemic. For the first thing, when you come to the door, there will be an usher standing beside the door to open the door for you. We want to make sure that we have as few people as possible as to touch the door handles, and this will help keep you safe. Another thing that you'll notice is that we have signs up on the door that say stop. Now, we're not trying to keep anybody from coming into worship, but these are the kinds of signs that you've seen in grocery stores, drugstores, other places that you might have been, just asking you to do a quick self-evaluation to see if there's any possibility that you might have been exposed to the coronavirus pandemic. Once you get into the sanctuary, then we also want you to be very careful to practice social distancing. We'll have these same markers that you've probably seen at other places on the floor, one that helps you maintain 6 feet of social distance. And then when you go into the sanctuary itself, we'll have some signs on the floor and on the wall that will help you go to your pews. Now you might say, well, I already know how to get to my pews, but we're going to have to do things a little bit different because we don't want people to cluster in the doors or in the hallways. The next thing that will happen when you come in the sanctuary is someone will be here to take your temperature. We've done that in many places. They'll just quickly take your temperature, and if you have a fever, we ask you to please leave. Otherwise, come on in the sanctuary. Oh, but before you do, we'll also have some hand sanitizer available for you if you need to have your hands washed. And also, if you don't have a mask with you already, we'll have some masks that are available. So just pick one up as you're walking into the sanctuary. Once you come into the sanctuary, the next question is going to be, where am I going to sit? Now, if you're like most people in the church, you probably have a pew that you've been sitting on for as long as you can remember. But you might not be able to sit in this pew this time because we're going to maintain social distance while we're in the sanctuary. So what you'll notice is that some pews have been taped off. If you see tape across the entrance to a pew, please don't sit there. Then the second thing you'll notice, for instance, right here. Here's a pew that you can sit on. But if you notice halfway down the pew, there will be another piece of tape followed by a big X. What that means is that you and your family can sit anywhere from right here to the tape. But please don't sit any further because we're trying to maintain social distance. What it will be is you'll have one pew that you can sit on, then there will be a pew that's completely closed, and then there will be another space on the opposite side where the next group of people can sit. That way we'll maintain 6 feet of social distance throughout the morning worship hour. One thing I wanted to share with you too, I know some of you will not feel safe coming to worship beginning on September the 20th, but we've made some accommodations for you as well. We're going to be live streaming our morning worship hour, which means that beginning at 10:20 on Sunday morning, September the 20th, you can go to facebook.com, go to Sunset Road's Facebook page, and you'll be able to watch the worship even as it's happening. Later on in the day, the worship will also be available on our normal media. And so if you're not able to be in a place where you can watch the worship at 10:30, then you can watch it at another time of the day at your convenience. Well, that will be about all the information that you need to get ready for Sunday, September the 20th, when we start in-person worship once again. I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a long time since we've been in this special place, and it will be good to see all of you. Oh, by the way, one other thing. We're going to be having a lot of the familiar things that you are accustomed to here at worship. I'll be still preaching from the pulpit. We'll still have some special music. Now, we won't have a choir because if you've ever looked at our choir loft, there's no way to maintain social distance in our choir loft. But we will have special soloists, duets, and other presentations. And we'll be doing some congregational singing. But here's the catch. We're going to ask you to continue to wear your mask throughout the song because, of course, singing is one of the ways they say that the virus can really spread because we're using some of our energy. So what we'll do is we'll just keep our masks on and we'll be fine and we'll be able to lift up the name of God. Well, I hope that you're looking forward to it. I can't wait to see you on the 20th. I hope that you have a good day. God bless you. Bye-bye.